settle in. Let your breathing get softer. And before I begin tonight's story, if these little quiet corners are helping you sleep, you can leave a gentle like and subscribe so I can keep making them for you. Now, tonight I want to take you to a winter bakery on Willow Street. The kind of bakery that opens before dawn, but also keeps one lamp burning late into the evening for anyone who needs warmth before sleep. Outside, the street is lined with bare branches and old brick buildings, the gutters edged with thin snow, and every footstep softened by the cold. Most windows are dark by the time you arrive, but halfway down Willow Street, one storefront is still glowing pale gold through steam-frosted glass. The painted words on the window say, Willow Street Bakery. Bread before sunrise. Warmth before sleep. You push open the door, and at once the cold slips from your shoulders. Inside it smells of cinnamon, orange peel, warm yeast, vanilla, and the comforting brown sugar scent of something still cooling on a tray near the back. The bakery is small, with a tiled floor, a long wooden counter, glass jars of biscuits, and shelves holding loaves wrapped in cloth to keep them warm. Near the window, there is a narrow bench with 2 cushions and a folded quilt, and beside it, a tiny round table set with a blue mug and a plate the size of your hand. Behind the counter, a baker is dusting flour from his wrists. His apron is streaked white, his sleeves rolled, and when he sees you, his whole face softens in recognition of ordinary evening tiredness. Just in time for the last buns, he says, as if you have done something quietly wise. He places on the plate a small sweet roll glazed with honey, then fills the blue mug with milk warmed on the stove and stirred with cinnamon. You take them to the bench by the window and draw the quilt over your knees. Outside, snow begins again, just a little, thin flakes drifting past the glass under the street lamp. Inside, the bakery keeps its own weather, warm air, soft light, the steady hush of a cooling oven, and every surface holding the memory of careful hands. The baker moves quietly around the room, turning one loaf, covering another, wiping the edge of the counter with a folded cloth. None of it feels like work done under pressure. It feels more like a room being tucked in. You break the sweet roll open. Steam lifts from the center, and the scent of butter and honey makes the whole evening gentler by another degree. The first bite is warm, the second warmer, and suddenly you understand why some people trust bakeries more than they trust their own thoughts at the end of a long day. Because bread is simple, because warmth is honest, because some rooms know how to comfort without asking for anything in return. The baker brings over a little saucer of jam, the color of winter berries. For the quietest part of the evening, he says, then sits at the far end of the counter with a ledger he never seems in a hurry to finish. Outside, the snow thickens slightly. Inside, the oven clicks as it cools. The lamp above the window makes a gold circle on the sill. And somewhere in the back room, a kettle gives one low, sleepy sound before settling again. You sip the warm milk and feel the day loosen in the simplest way. Not because everything has been solved, but because the body often trusts what is warm and sweet and quiet long before the mind does. After a while, the baker closes his ledger, stands, and brings over a paper bag tied with string. Inside is a little loaf no bigger than your hand. For tomorrow morning, he says, in case you need proof that something gentle was real. You smile at that and place the bag beside you on the bench. The snow continues at the window. The quilt keeps its warmth, and the bakery becomes even quieter, as if the whole room is leaning toward sleep with you. So tonight you can remain there a little longer if you want, on the cushioned bench by the window, with the honey roll warm in your hands, the cinnamon milk beside you, and the winter bakery glowing softly against the snow. Let the oven go quiet. Let the flour settle. Let the last light on Willow Street hold the dark outside, and let sleep arrive as gently as warm bread